Hi, it's Charlene. You're locked into UK Full Stop on West Side Radio.
To what we're about to do. So I'll let you go first. Let's see how much time we can get in here. So choose a colour. Got pink, red, yellow, green.
Yellow, please.
Right, that's YELLOW. This is like the most crustiest chat box I've ever made.
If you can see this on Ustream.
If you want to see a better one, check out our Instagram. There's a cool picture up there. Or a number.
Number 2, please.
1, 2. Okay, another number.
1.
1. Okay, let's open this up. It says, what was a song you wish you'd written?
Ooh, that's a good question. Jill Scott, Long Walk.
Okay.
That is a tune.
Song.
Oh, nice.
Big song. It's a big song.
Yeah. We are going to have a special chat to Charlene. What is going on? You good?
I'm really good.
You vibes in? You just vibes in the studio.
Tunes playing.
It's been so funny.
Good.
Like, honestly.
Which one has like taken you back the most out of all of them? I know there's been a lot, but yeah.
Do you know what? It's got to be the Mark Morrison tune.
Yeah.
Everyone just remembers that tune, Busting the Running Man at the school disco.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with the arms and stuff. Yeah, big tune. I love that one.
Love it. So, Charlene, once again, it's a real pleasure to have you in the studio. You're the second person to come back again, because obviously you were on my other show and everything else, so I'm really, really happy to have you back because you're an amazing talent. But please tell the people who you are.
Okay, my name is Charlene. I'm a London-based singer-songwriter. Do you know what? I feel like I'm doing one of those Metro ads.
Say it like you
Seeking
mean it.
a
Like Kevin
black
Hart says.
female seeking single black male. 6-pack necessary.
This is Tinder live, basically.
She would have liked the locksmiths. The locksmiths couldn't fit through the door. You know what I mean?
No, I'm a singer-songwriter. I do a bit of soul, R&B, neo-soul. I do some dance music, I do some house. I do a bit of everything.
Yeah.
But predominantly soul because that's my favourite.
Nice.
Released my album called Good Day. I'm currently writing the second one. I've got some more shows coming up. I just did Omar, supported Omar at the Jazz Café.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
That's something else. Yeah.
Did he say
English
there's
language.
nothing like this? Oh wait, no.
Seriously.
Oh no!
I don't know. I'm in a cheeky mood today.
Honestly, it's Japanese Flag Week for Crash as well.
Touche.
But no, seriously, I love your voice. Like, even your speaking voice,
Thank
just
you.
so sweet.
Yeah.
And what's been your highlight so far? Because you were talking about you went off to Milan and did a little thing.
Yes. So that was my side project that I work on. I work with a group in Italy called Hope.
Yeah.
So we opened for San Mattel. Crash, can you do the tune? No, the sax bit, the song.
The song.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah, that. I love
So
that.
for them.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm back now, which is great, and I'm back to working on my own stuff. So I've got a gig next Tuesday at Primo Bar in Westminster. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Cool. So at Westside, UK Full Stop, we're all about greatest to the latest. So could you tell the people one artist that really, really inspired you, UK artist or UK act?
Okay. Oh, blimey, you put me on the spot here.
That's what we like to do on the show.
yeah,
You haven't seen anything yet.
Do you know
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know why I had to think about
Go
that.
on.
Amy Winehouse.
Obviously.
Obviously.
See?
Obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
We say this more or less every week, but if you were on, listening to the show a few weeks back, we did a homage mix.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it was just
yeah.
20,
She's
30
big.
minutes
Yeah.
of
She's
pure
big.
Amy.
And if anyone
amazing.
else is really, really feeling that as well, we are going to put that up. Don't worry, hold tight. We've been putting up videos. We can't put out all the content at one time, but it's coming for sure. Yeah. Okay. And new school artist that really kind of maybe inspires you, or you maybe want to work with.
Do you know who I'm actually really enjoying listening to? And I discovered her on Spotify. Troy Hudson.
Troy
Lady
Hudson,
Tune.
yeah. She's been here before.
Has she?
She's a friend of Westside. Yes, we haven't had her in on UK Full Stop, but
think
we
she'll
will.
be my friend?
Bless you,
I
you're
think
like
she
proper
will.
I really like her.
fangirling now. Like, oh my gosh, like maybe
When she-
Troy,
when
if
she
you're
comes-
listening,
When she comes to UK Full Stop, which she will,
Yeah.
because we love you, obviously. When
Love
she
that.
comes, we'll show her that video. We'll show her this video. I think you two would
we'll
smash
get
it.
you to come down as well.
Yeah,
I'll just be like popping up.
fanning out.
Like, sign this.
Yeah, no, her voice is beautiful. It reminds me of like, you know, the 90s R&B,
Yeah.
like SWV, that kind of
Yes.
feel.
I miss all of
Yes.
Really
that.
good. Yeah, really,
Definitely.
really good.
And okay. So in terms of the album, Good Day. So it's been out for quite some time, and
Yeah.
people are loving it. And obviously, it's given you loads and loads of great opportunities.
It has.
But like,
it really has.
how did they come about? I mean, you've opened up or supported acts such as, you know, the Floacist, Omar, John B.
Yeah.
Really,
huge.
really.
Yeah.
These are veterans
like,
in
yeah,
the game.
It's crazy. You know, when you, it's a weird one because when you actually take a step back and think about what you've done, it's like, oh, I did that, and then okay.
Yeah.
But when you're doing it, it's just like, right, okay, need to rehearse, need to make sure everything's on point, right, crack on, head down, work. And so
Yeah.
you sometimes forget to reflect on what you've done. So thanks for the reflection.
Definitely.
I know what you're saying. It's like, to us watching it, we're like, wow.
Yeah.
But obviously to you, it's a lot of prep work and stuff to go
I mean,
into
I
it.
love it, but once I've done, I'm like, right, okay, what's the next thing? I need to make sure that the momentum is continuing. I feel like,
Yeah.
you need to be consistent and keep working towards the next thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
Because once one thing finishes, you're like, oh, right, okay, what am I doing now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real. Okay.
See, consistency is what we talk about every single week.
We do.
It's so funny,
We
and you're
do.
just like, yeah. So
This is,
you're fitting right into the UK Full Stop family right now.
Definitely. So Good Day. I've listened to the whole album. I purchased the album as well, and we'll give you all the information for that because, you know, it's bringing the timeless music back, which I feel, I'm not
Thank
just
you,
gassing
Cash.
you up here, but there isn't enough, you know, R&B. I know we don't like to box things in. I know you do
Yeah.
a bunch of other things, but there's not
No, but
enough.
That's like,
Yeah, there's not
the
enough,
thing.
you know, straight R&B singers. Everyone's kind of doing different things. It's cool to have remixes, but your main stuff, your core music is R&B,
Yeah.
soul, funk.
Yeah.
Great. But what's the process like for you when you're writing? Do you ever kind of feel like, oh well, yeah, maybe I might just, you know, jump on a house thing and just, you know, make that my main single or whatever? Do you ever feel like that? Do you ever kind of feel like steering towards that?
Do you know,
when write?
I actually started out doing house music.
Yeah.
So I always like to do a bit every now and then.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
do
yeah.
something a bit
Yeah.
upbeat and dancey. But in terms of when I write things, a
Is-
lot of it is on the tube, actually, like in my dead time and my downtime.
Yeah.
And it might be a situation that I've experienced, or I might see somebody and think, oh, you know, they look like they're feeling this, and write
Yeah.
about that. Sometimes I just make up imaginary lives for people
Yeah.
and and start
That's
writing
an
about that.
illness,
Yeah.
and I'm joking.
Yeah.
So what was the inspiration behind Good Day? Because I absolutely, I can't tell you how many times I've listened to it.
Wow,
Like,
thank
it
you.
feels kind of weird to say it to your
Yeah.
face,
No,
but it's
not
probably
at
the
all.
best way, you know.
That's cool. As I say, a lot of the songs are born out of personal experience. Personal experience slightly exaggerated, and then some of the songs are just how I think things should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. And how do you feel? Like, what do you feel about the scene at the moment? You know, in terms of your lane, of course.
Yeah.
You know, you're doing your own thing, very, very different to a lot of other artists. I mean, you mentioned Troy Hudson. She's probably the person that I'd pair you up with right now.
Yeah, she's
but
great.
apart from her, I'm just not seeing that many people. Like, okay, you have Labyrinth, you have
It feels like they're spoon feeding people out. It's like
Yeah.
there's just one sort of poster child for each genre. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you can't have two of anyone. Do you know what I
Exactly.
mean?
It's difficult.
we want more. But yeah, what do you feel about it?
I think it's quite difficult to break through into the mainstream, isn't it? I think, you know, it's all quite prescriptive. People want you to fit a certain mold.
Yeah.
And I'm I don't think I do, and I'm quite happy about that. I don't think I necessarily fit a specific mould, but then I think there's a lot of focus on like electronic R&B, heavy synth stuff, which is great, and I enjoy listening to that. It's not UK, so I apologise for raising it, but Kalila, I really like her stuff.
That's cool.
So I love and really enjoy listening to that kind of music, but that seems to be what's in vogue at the moment, as opposed to the stuff when you take
the
it
stuff
back.
of the yesteryear.
But then I guess the great thing about that is that stuff is here, and everyone's loving it for the time, but then that time will pass and everyone will jump on the bandwagon of something else. R.I.P. dubstep and all other stuff. I'm sorry.
Well, this
it's
is
true.
it. I mean, people champion things that are popping, and I feel like it's all right to do that, but at the same time, not if you're coming out as an established artist. What do you need before you start a good performance? Like, what gets you going? What do you have to do? Do you have ritual? Do you just
not any witch doctor stuff?
Do you just shake your head like Chief Keef or
take
whatever?
Off all my clothes, and I don't do that. I pray.
Yeah.
I pray before every performance. And pray that it's good, and pray to God, obviously. Just try and be as prepared as possible.
Yeah.
But then I say that you never know what's going to happen on stage. No. So, if things go Pete Tong, you just have to crack on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I often find that when I've had a terrible sound check, which I did when I was supporting Omar, like, it was awful. I was even more nervous than usual as a result. But I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to go out, I'm going to have fun, and it's going to be cool. And thankfully it was.
Cool.
Yeah.
And lastly, before we get into your track, Good Day, what's a bad situation for you in terms of like getting on stage and, I mean, I know you kind of mentioned one in there, but is that the worst thing that's kind of happened?
The worst thing that happened was when I was supporting John B, and I pretty much lost my voice.
Oh.
So it was...
man.
That's pretty much what's essential, I would imagine.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I was like,
no.
oh gosh.
Yeah.
So I said to the audience beforehand, I was like, I'm not being a whinger or anything, but there might be a prepubescent teenage moment where my voice cracks. I was just like, full disclosure.
Yeah.
But luckily it held out, and then because before performing, I was doing the sound check and it was just cracking and it was going.
Right.
And then afterwards, I sounded like I don't smoke, by the way, but I sounded like I'd smoked about 100 cigarettes.
Sound like Marge Simpson.
You're right, darling. Like, people are trying to talk to me.
I might have to sample that, UK full stop.
UK full stop.
Yeah. Playing the greatest to the little. Why have we turned Northern as well?
I don't even know. But yeah, basically, right about now we're going to get into your music. You're not going anywhere yet because you've still got to do a live radio room session for us, and of course Simile Challenge as well. So if you'd like to introduce your track, Good Day.
I've had a good day.
Good day, mate.
I'm going to do it in an Australian accent. Is that what's happening right now?
Okay.
I believe that's happening right now.
So normally I would be like, rack off, bouncer. Al Stewart's not here anymore, but we're not going to do that right now. My track is called Good Day, mate. I hope you're having a good day and enjoy the song.
Keep it
Good
locked.
day.
Keep it AU. Full stop. See what I did there?
Worst accent in the world.
This is UK Full Stop, playing the greatest to the latest in UK urban culture. Thursdays, 10 p.m. to midnight on West Side Radio.